Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Matt Tuttle Fishing here on YouTube. If you like what you've been seeing here, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. And today, instead of a tackle tip video, I just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a background, a little information on what Matt Tuttle Fishing and Matt Tuttle's Guide Service does. I am a crappie guide on Grand Lake, St. Mary's, Ohio. Also Indian Lake, Ohio, and Fort Laramie Lake, Ohio. And all those lakes are within about a half hour of each other. And I kind of want to give to those that maybe have never chartered a fishing trip or have never hired a guide to take them fishing. And you may have questions such as, what do I expect? Or what do I have to bring? Or what do I have to do? Or what do I get for this guide service? And so I kind of want to break that down for you a little bit. So we'll start. The number one thing that everybody wants to know: how much is that guide service going to cost me? And that's really based on a lot of times the the price of fuel in this country. It's very not sustainable. So one day you might pay $2.30 a gallon for gas, and the next day you're paying $3.50 for a gallon of gas. But I do have a base rate, and my trips start out at 6 hours. And I've had folks say, hey, I can only be available for 4 hours or just a couple of hours. We can adjust the hour trip for anything that suits your schedule. So if we can only get a couple 3 hours in, we'll just go out for a couple 3 hours. I ask my clients, what are your expectations? Do you want to just go out and try to catch a big fish? Do you want to go out and just catch a bunch of fish for the freezer? Do you want to learn a specific technique? Maybe it's, hey, I don't fish brush very much, or I heard about this technique called dock shooting or pontoon shooting. I've been shooting docks and pontoons, and I promise that's not with any kind of ammunition. That's just with a crappie jig, and we're shooting it up underneath a pontoon boat, or we're shooting it up underneath a dock, and I can have you shooting up underneath the dock within just a few flips and catch crappies doing that. And so my main goal is to have you have an experience, and especially a positive experience on learning a new technique of fishing, or you just simply want to go catch some crappies. So at Matt Tuttle's Guide Service, number one thing we do is we provide everything. All you have to do is show up to the dock. And now I say everything. The one thing that we do not provide is fish cleaning services. So I encourage all of my clients to bring a cooler with ice, or a cooler that they can put ice in, some way that they can transport their fish home. And so I provide rods, reels, the tackle. I supply the ice in the boat cooler. I'll have drinks, I'll have snacks. If there's something that you particularly like to drink, bring it. Or if there's a particular snack that you like, bring it. But I will have those things in the boat. I'll have life jackets, I'll have everything. I'll have sunscreen. So it'd be a complete day of fishing, or a complete outing of you just have to just show up. And so we fish a lot of shallow water conditions, and so we'll do a jig and cork fishing primarily. But like I said, if you want to learn how to shoot docks, pontoons, or you want to just cast with no cork, and you want to work on those, or we can sit down in the boat and we can learn how to tie particular knots, how to rig up a jig and cork, how to rig up a minnow and an Aberdeen hook situation with a cork, how to rig up a slip cork. I want you to be able to, after having an experience with Matt Tuttle's Guide Service, that you can go out and duplicate what you learned on that particular day, or that you just went out and had a great time. I can teach you also while we're out, if we're looking at electronics, I can teach you how to use side imaging, down imaging, and 2D sonar, and why I use what I do on my sonar. And so if there's some questions or concerns that you have about your own sonar, if you have a boat, I can maybe help you out with that and show you what I utilize on a day-to-day basis. So stay tuned to the channel. Like I said, if you like what you've seen here on the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. And if you want a fun day on the water, check out Matt Tuttle's Guide Service. Check it out on Facebook at Matt Tuttle's Guide Service. Matt Tuttle's Crappie Guide Service. Also here on YouTube, Matt Tuttle's Crappie Guide Service. Guys, have a great day. We'll see you next time.